These people are freaking out because they have to live by their own rules. They were freaking out. I remember when I and thousands of other people were suspended, all of the ones that are rushing out there to try to set themselves apart, like, oh no, you shouldn't be banning this person. This is censorship. It's not censorship because unlike you guys, this isn't the government coming in and having Twitter act as an agent of state. Here's the difference for the drive-bys who don't know, because there is one. The difference is that when it was just really Dorsey, you had Jen Psaki up at the dais. I've played audio saying, well, we've reached out to these companies. We saw the portal from the Twitter files. We saw the discussion of Twitter employees with literally a government agent from the FBI was working with them. And they had all of the discussion over whether the portal that they had. You had Democrats that had access. You had Republicans that had access if they want, but Republicans really didn't have access because when you looked at the donations from Twitter, by and large, it was like 99%. It was given to the left. So we know already that they were working with the government. You had James Baker with the feds, who was also the guy who literally helped shop around the Russian disinformation thing, among other things, who was right there involved in all of it. So we know. That's the difference. This is Elon Musk acting on his own. When you looked at people who were suspended for questioning whether or not the injection actually transferred immunity, they were suspended at direction of the government that was telling Twitter and Facebook, you need to act because this is misinformation. That was state directed. It was state directed. That is acting as an agent of state. That is censorship. The government isn't involved in this. This is Musk. But these people don't know what censorship is because they have so often used the government to go after people with whom they disagree. They're either too stupid or too lazy to make a clear defense of their own beliefs. So they get the hand of the state to do it for them. They're not to defend their beliefs, but to squash down anyone who would dare challenge them. That is the definition of fascism. These people's heads are so far up their own asses, they don't even recognize it. Or they were never taught it in school. I'm not making excuses for them. And I'm not going to sit here for 1 second and act like I don't enjoy seeing people bent over a barrel after 10 years of conservatives and libertarians and independents and even moderates having to deal with this. Twitter refused a subpoena when I had someone who was posting my home address, doxing me on its platform. They refused a subpoena and would not help me in my case. I do not have enough middle fingers for them. So spare me your rage that you got suspended because you were sharing private information about where his plane was going. Spare me your rage that you can't put up your absolute BS, stupidly edited, oddly cut, deceptive videos only on conservatives or libertarians or moderates that you use to try to smear people in the press. I am so over this. You're getting a taste of what it's like to live with you. We've had to do it for decades. You've had to do it for like a month and you're already in spasms on the floor. This is what it's like to live with you. This is what it's like to deal with you, to talk with you, to share any kind of space with you. This is what it's like. And by God, this Christmas, we all ought to get some medals under the tree for putting up with it as long as we have.